YouTube, this K.
And it's Q with the review.
Come to give y'all a review on William Roberts' Mastermind album.
William Roberts.
Yeah, because I just don't feel like there's no need to call him Rick Ross. It's not him. You know, we know who the real Rick Ross is. If you don't, go look him up. The real Rick Ross, big kingpin drug dealer, kind of talks about the stuff Rick Ross touches on this album. Kind of believe that that's who he wants to be now, or something like that. But let me go and let Q go and pop it off.
Let's jump right into the things that we liked. Well, I can say I like the production.
Yeah.
Rick Ross. Rick Ross, you know what you gonna get with Rick. You gonna get the same old flow. Well, I'll take that back. We talking about things we like again. So yeah. Stop.
It's just so much bad about this shit that we gotta bring that into the good shit.
Let me say, all right. He had some pretty big features. He had a Weeknd. To me, I like this song. Once again, Weeknd takes over a dude's song and makes it like it's his.
We do that shit before.
He did it with French Montana's. He did it with Juicy J's. And this is another one. So I guess there's three trash rappers. So then Jay-Z with a big verse. Jay-Z had a real big verse to me. I wish I could remember some quotes. What's a quote he said? He was referring how black people always refer to a dude with money as in, like, if a black dude has money, people will say that he's an Illuminati, and he touches on that all throughout the album. And he was just comparing Illuminati to the devil and how
Ross?
No, Jay-Z.
Through the album, he only had one verse.
Through the verse. I'm sorry. So that's a couple things I liked.
Man, with me, the only thing I liked on here was the production. That's the only thing I liked on here. You know, you're gonna get good production probably every time from a Rick Ross track. Thumpers, definitely bangs in your car, but that's about it, man. Like, I can't really say nothing else about it, just because, I mean, when I was telling him, when I listen to Rick Ross, I'm listening to it with an ear, like, everything I'm listening to is bullshit, so I kind of tune it out, and I'm just listening to the beats, which I'm trying not to do since we giving y'all this review, but you can't fault me, man. Like, I just don't like this nigga, man, but.
Last thing, I do like the attempt on Nobody.
Oh, yeah. Well, I give you... But I don't need, well, no, fuck that. I can't give you nothing on that, because I don't like them putting him on Biggie shit. I don't like P. Diddy co-signing it. I don't like none of it, bro. Like, and we know about P. Diddy. If you can put a picture of him in that fucking, somewhere around here with the fucking, Girl Scout shit on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't like none of that shit, man. But the song, the verse, how did you like his verses? Because you were telling me he was
actually rapping.
Yeah, I felt that too.
He was actually trying to rap. He was rapping, and to me, I like the little flavor French Montana added on the hook. I mean, it wasn't sung well, but it just his voice.
Nobody. Yeah. It was alright.
Yeah, I feel like it was just a good texture to the song, and it had some nice background vocals. I'm not sure who they were, but it had some nice background vocals. But let's get to the things that we didn't like.
Oh man.
I'll let you jump it off.
First, what can I just about the album or him? Like,
nah.
Alright, on the album. What I didn't like was just, oh man, I sent him that black and white, what'd he say? What's that shit go?
I'm black, but I'm selling white, something like
nigga
that.
Black, but he's selling white. I was like, bro, it's so bad that I like it. Like, it's that bad. But I didn't like that shit. I kind of did, touch back on a song I did. Well, I didn't even like that song. Fuck that. I like the production on that song.
What song?
The first track, Rich is Gangster. Then we got the track with Jeezy.
War Ready.
Hey.
War Ready was 7 minutes long. A super slow tempo.
Yeah.
To me, it sounded like he just wouldn't end. Yeah, that Future.
Oh man.
That Future herky jerk flow.
I don't know what. Was that the Migos on it? Was it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think so. It didn't have a credit to him.
Yeah, that's what I was looking. I was like, is this the Migos or Migo, whatever the fuck? I like Jeezy verse on it. You know, He was aggressive on it. I liked his shit. I hope he get on Gibbs or get back to Gibbs on one. I just want to hear him go at it just, you know what I'm saying, one good time.
Yeah, did they have beef? So, that's just a song where they resolved this shit?
Yeah, because they just both, I don't can't speak on it. It's from afar, but yeah, they had beef before, so I guess he kind of felt like he had to I feel like he was angry on that track, so he just had to bring his verse, you know what I'm saying, bring it up real nice. What else we got? Feature from Wayne.
Wayne, yeah.
Wasn't bad. Like, I can always have a bad quote or something to say, but it was alright with Wayne. What you...
He had a little omelet quote. He was like, let's get it cracking in this motherfucker. Let's get it cracking in this motherfucker. Let's make omelets in this bitch.
Cracking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Something
cracking like eggshells in this motherfucker. Let's make omelets. I mean, it was supposed to be a deep track, and he says that on the deep track. The song is called Thugs Cry, and the Thug Cry.
Oh, he had nothing to do. His verse didn't have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I mean, the last bar of it was, I gotta look over my shoulder. He referenced that.
So he did one bar.
Yeah.
And then, it was like head in the clouds, I'm walking like a giant or something.
Yeah, like.
It was alright. It wasn't that bad, like from what I would think from Wayne. It's quarter 5 supposed to be coming, so
hopefully it's the last shit he said, cause whatever. This is a Rick Ross review. What else? What other things we didn't like about the album?
We also had a Scarface and a Zero feature. Definitely a great hook by Zero, and you know Scarface always gonna give you a good verse. So, but I didn't like them on this project though, like just cause it's like they co-signing this fake shit. I don't think I mean, it's probably for the money, but you know what I'm saying? You see why I don't like it?
Yeah, I see why you don't like it.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
because I fucking respect the shit out of both of them, but Rick Ross is just,
you know,
maybe I should stop talking about it, because I got my point across. I just don't like this nigga.
If you haven't got his point yet, he doesn't like facades, and he don't like niggas that's not about what they talking about.
At all.
And I'm the type that I just don't care. If it's good, then it's good, but we had a State of Hip Hop debate about that if you want to check that out.
Yeah, go back and check that out.
Anyway, yeah, I like Zero little harmonizing hook. Scarface, like you said, came with a good verse. It was pretty descriptive.
Yeah, Scarface.
What
Don't do it every time.
Other features,
Meek Mill.
Yeah, Meek Mill.
He was Meek Mill on it. Just real loud.
One thing you can't count on is his energy, but
yeah, he gonna bring that shit.
Yeah,
he gonna bring energy.
Yeah, he gonna bring a lot of energy to the track. Sometimes, well, for the majority of the time, too much energy for me.
Yeah. But shit, oh yeah, and I feel like that production on that album was probably like for him. It was probably a Meek Mill record that he just jumped on. Rick Ross jumped on. But going on production, on the Sanctified track, Banger, which they had Kanye produce, DJ Mustard was on there, and Mike Dean. Yeah. So you got 3, you know what I'm saying, crazy producers, you know what I'm saying, especially with DJ Mustard, you know, coming on the scene, on the rise. Then we had Mike Will the Mike Will produced record on, you know what I'm saying, War Ready with Jeezy. That was Mike Will.
That sounded like Mike Will. The big producers was, we already said, Mike Dean, Kanye, Weeknd had to produce the track.
And then we saw Diddy, just straight P. Diddy produce, you know, getting the credits for the Nobody track, yeah. Which I know is Biggie, so I'm sure he probably had to go through Diddy, but him producing it, I don't know. I guess so.
Like he said, Sean Combs, what other one? Kanye West, I already said that one. And Justice League on one, yeah. And Black Metaphor. I think those are the big names that stood out on producers. Yeah. And back to the Sanctified song, how you feel about Kanye and Rick Ross verse, bro? Like
I said, Kanye verse, just bringing energy and riding the fucking beat, I like. His content on it, I didn't. But, you know, he brought something on the track that was much needed with Rick Ross' Born verse on it. Oh, and yeah, Rick, I didn't like the verse. And it was just, and Big Sean.
Yeah.
It just sounded like Big Sean. I don't know. Was it cool?
It was like a hook, I guess you could call it.
The beginning, it was just really at the beginning, right?
It had like a little hook.
So, it was nice. I like that song. It was cool.
Man, I did not like Kanye West verse. I didn't like Rick Ross verse.
Cause you know that handkerchief.
That handkerchief. I didn't like that shit at all. Like, I didn't like that shit. Then he told us at the very end, he ends it. Guys said I'm too aggressive. Really? Me? Too aggressive? Like that shit lame as fuck. Get the fuck out of here. I'm a Kanye West fan, but it just wasn't a good verse to me. Rick Ross, you get what you get. Big Sean, he had his delivery. Yeah, he put his delivery on it.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's get to this motherfucking these Wingstop wings.
Oh
bro.
man.
All this nigga do
the
is
marketing campaign.
Yes.
It never stops, man. Lemon pepper on my wings, like them motherfuckers probably gonna kill your ass, Rick Ross. All actuality, bro. So you might wanna slow down on them motherfuckers, but
This nigga just come to nowhere and reference Wingstop wings out of nowhere, and then have the nerve to say, "Fat boy need a 10-piece." All right, all right. I eat a 10-piece wing.
Yeah, Rick Ross. You fucking lying, Rick Ross. I know you getting that 100-pack family wing. Nigga getting family meals and wine, bro. You not getting no fucking 10-piece on everything. I eat a 15.
Yes, bro. You ain't getting no 10-piece.
Hell no.
But man, you got anything else to say about this shit?
I'm just trying to think of some more tracks because I know it was a whole bunch of bad tracks. I just didn't like what. I mean, that's expected. I just didn't like it. Like I said, production liked it. The lyrics, you know what you're gonna get from Rick Ross. It's the same even cadence. I feel like. On the majority, he don't switch his cadence or nothing. I feel like
the only time he switched his cadence was on War Ready and Devil Is Alive. In Nobody, yeah. Yeah,
which if you don't know, that's a Biggie track on what album? His second album.
What's it called?
Death.
Fuck. Bro, what is that word called? Life After Death.
Life After Death.
God damn.
Damn, we tripping. But yeah, Life After Death, that was on there. You know, nobody till somebody kills you. So he got whack ass P. Diddy, you know, to kind of plug him in with the, which I heard that skit was on YouTube actually. He did it on the radio station.
You know, you like how they try to set it up though? They try to make it seem like Rick Ross is on the same caliber level as Biggie, like with the skit and how they tried to kill him and stuff.
Well, yeah, cause you know, if y'all don't know, GD, well, I don't even know if I want to put the Gangsta Disciples, basically shut down his whole tour. You know, dude lied, said he was a promoter and stuff, but we know what the reason was. They shot at him. That was the whole skit. You know, somebody kills you because they tried to kill him, and I guess they tried to mix his story or something and put it like with Biggie.
Yeah.
Wrapping it up, man. We're gonna go ahead and give it a rating. I'll go ahead and give it a personal rating of a 2. Which is, what's a 2? Like
2 is below average.
It's just below average, just right below average. I wouldn't give it a 1 because you know he did put out a project. And then basically the production gave him that other point for me, man. I mean, the production from Rick Ross, I've never heard bad production from him on the record, so you go ahead and get him on the, what's your rating?
I'm gonna give it what should I give it? I want to give him a 2.5, bro. Or do I want to give him a 2? I think
production is probably what's gonna lead. Do you think it was that good for him to get 2.5?
Man. All right. If you like coke peddling metaphors, if you like Wingstop plugs, if you like what else he does? Expensive cars,
the same old flow,
same cadence. If you like that stuff, then I think you should listen to the album. But personally, I don't like none of that stuff, so I'm gonna give it the same rating too. The production was nice. Again, Rick Ross, you get what you get with the lyrics, with the coke peddling and all that stuff. I'm not into that stuff.
I don't think Rick Ross is into that stuff either. But man, we're gonna go ahead and kick it out, man. This K.
This Q.
Anything you wanna tell them before we leave?
Opinions like assholes.
We just two that statement.